Hi guys, let us understand how to write CSS coding and how to give a formatting and style to your HTML tag. So we are having several ways like let us understand this one. I just make one if you select CSS here. So it is not required like you have to say CSS. If you just take normal text file, I will later save it as a HTML and we'll see. Okay. Now consider I write here HTML. Okay, open and say close HTML. Okay, here I say head and then I say title CSS demo and close the title here, right? Close the head here. Okay, now here body starts and say close the body now, right? Now inside the body, let us say I'm using here head h1 and I say this is heading 1. Okay, close h1. Again I say s2 and I say this is heading 2. Okay, right here again I just copy this h1 here. Okay, now I use paragraph, say this is the line written in paragraph. Okay, and I just close p here, right? Again I just paste it 3 times. Now save it. So we'll save here. Okay, and I give a name here, say demo.html. It should be HTML type. Save now. Now here we have got one file, that demo.html, right? So we'll open in browser. So open with Internet Explorer. Now you can notice here this is heading 1, this is heading 1, it's coming. This is heading 2, it's coming, right? Now even I have not done any formatting, right, for heading 1 and heading 2 for paragraph. How this guy is coming, right? Because it is taking from this. If you go to the internet option here in the tools, internet option, and there's one option accessibility here, right? In the accessibility you can see there is a one broad.css is applied here. So we have browse and we have said this css there, if any css not, use this css. Okay, if I remove it and say okay, then you will not get the formatting. You have noticed here, right, that red color is gone because I was having the file here, the broad.css, which has been used there, right? You want to see the code here. So this is just written one line here that if it is h1, color rate, font family Arial, font size 30 pixel. So you understood this. By default it is taking the browser if it is there. If it is not, there's no formatting will be there, right? Let us make one style sheet here. So there's a different way. What we can do here, we can say style. Okay, open and close the style here, right? In the style you have to define the selector here. So let us say H1. H1 should be, color should be green. Okay. Font family should be Arial, right? Okay, that's fine now. Done. Once we write this is style, and if you go to the HTML page and refresh it, you'll find where I have used H1 it has become green, right? So H1 has written twice here. So similarly you can define for S2, color should be red, font family equal to say here Lucida, right? Again you can go for paragraph also, color blue, font family you can give Times New Roman, whatever, Times New Roman. Okay, and then say here that's okay. Done. Save it, and now go to here and say refresh. What you have noticed that this S2 has become red, this all has become blue here, and you can see the font, this is the Times in Roman and this is Arial here, right? And this could be Lucida Sans here. You see the difference of this two font, right? Okay, now I want to make another style for paragraph itself. Again, I want that this paragraph should be different, this paragraph should be different. How we can do that? So we can make a different class for this. So I can say p dot abc1, and I say color equal to pink. Okay, and say font family something like Arial. Okay, then p dot xyz another, suppose color say here red, or say cyan. Okay, and font size, say font size you can give here 20 pixel. Now if I don't give anything here, by default it will be using this. You can notice here there is no changes with the paragraph, right? But once I say here I want class equal to xyz, so I'll getting here xyz here, right? Here I say in this paragraph I say class equal to abc, right? Now just refresh it and see the effect. You've noticed that this is coming in pink and this is something cyan color. It is coming by default blue. So you can make a several class here. If you're just giving p dot avc, right, then it will be getting used. Now another way is what, let us say I give your hash. You don't want to specify the formatting for any specific tag. Okay, that can be used with any of the tags. So let us say hash, give you say pqr. Okay, open, color should be mm, we can give color here, say purple. Okay, and then font size equal to 30 pixel, something like that. Font family, font family should be, suppose here, Arial. Okay, now how we can use this PQR? See the effect right now, there's no effect here, right? But once I say I want to use PQR here in H1, so simply I can say ID equal to PQR. Okay, I can say copy, paste. I want to use with this P also. So now this ID, this PQR has PQR, which we have defined one ID for this purple and all. This ID I can use for H1, S2, any of this tag we can use. So there's no constant that I have to use with paragraph only, as we are doing with this 3, right? Now let us see the effect here. What you're finding that this 3 has become the same size and the color is purple, right? So you can use with H1, S2, paragraph even, because this is not tagged with any of the element, right? It is independent from that, and you can say just ID. But this is not a good idea. You should not go for this, because ID should be always unique if you are using here, right? So better you should use class here, class selector. That is a good idea. If I say here dot pqr, look it now. Do we get this effect? No, right? So what you will say here, just let me try with this, say class. Okay, say here class, here I say class. Now we'll see the effect here, right? So you should use here, this is also good, like you can use dot. So see the difference between this. If you're using has here, then it is ID. You can use through ID PQR, right? Let us say PQR1 here. But if you're saying dot, means you can use class. So you should go for this. This is not good idea to use PQR, because once ID is always unique in the body tag, body part, right? So I hope you understood this. So this style I have written in the same page, right? If I just remove from here, I say cut and save it. Now check, the effect is gone, right? Now what we'll do here, we'll go to here, and inside this we'll make another file, and I say new text file, and I give here hello.css. Okay, now I do editing of this hello.css, paste it. So this style I am putting somewhere else, right? Okay, save it. Now, so I put the style in the one hello.css, still there's no effect here, right? So I have to make a link of that file. So here again I have to do what? Style relationship. What is a relationship? So it is a style sheet. Okay, and then you can say href equal to, where is that file? So file is in hello.css, right? You need to give this one. Let us refresh now and see the effect here. It is gone, nothing coming, right? So just close it like this here. and then see the effect. Still it is not having effect, so you just say here style close. Okay, and then you will notice the effect here. Still it is not taking, right? So it is saying the style is not picking from there. Sorry, it should be a link here. Link, save it now. So you got the effect here, right? So just use one tag, link tag in the head section and say relationship style set href hello.css. Okay, and your css is defined in this external file. Now the result is more here. This file can be used by the several pages, right? Could be demo1.html, demo2.html, right? Just you need to write this line only, and throughout the pages you will have the same theme in your document, in your web page, right? Well, so you understood one with browser. Second, embedded, I written the whole style here itself, right? And third is the link, that style I written somewhere else. But now you want to have a own style here. Let us say I make another paragraph here, okay, and say this is inline style. So what you will do here, just write here style attribute equal to, in double quotes you just write color. Color should be say green, semicolon. Font family say Arial. Okay, font size say 30 pixel, right? Save it now. So the whole style I'm writing here itself, right? Now let us go to the output part now. Refresh it here. So what you have noticed here, one paragraph is coming with this specific font style and size, right? And this is called inline. So similarly you can use some other properties which I have discussed in the further session. So like color one property, font family other property, right? Font size other property. Similarly there is a number of properties which I have discussed in the further session. You can go through that. Okay, so that's all about understanding of how to embed CSS in HTML page.